Listen. I fucking hate freemium games. You know, those free apps in the App Store that just bombard you when you play them with either ads or opportunities to buy from their in-app store. Yeah, a couple of times during my short life, I found myself addicted to some of these freemium apps. I might have even spent $1 or $2 here and there. But I know how hard it is to break out of that loop when you're really addicted to an app, so I basically avoid all kinds of mobile app games now. But I'm happy to say that the couple of games I did get addicted to were genuinely enjoyable for me. I felt like they had a really good balance of progression to reward. Hell, one of these games I played all the way through was Smash 3, the Godzilla puzzle game that came out around the time of the 2014 film. As much as it got to be a royal pain in the ass, I actually had a lot of fun playing this game. So, as much as I don't like freemium games, I'm not here to shit on them too much. I'm just here to shit on Godzilla Defense Force. Look, there's no doubt about it. Mobile freemium apps are big business. Companies that make successful apps make bank. How else do you think a free little app like Game of War would be able to afford a $40 million ad campaign featuring supermodel Kate Upton and her boobs? And you have Mobile Strike featuring Arnold Schwarzenegger. Both of these ads spent another $5 million to run during the Super Bowl. And right fucking now, Ryan Reynolds is on TV trying to hawk some fucking app, I don't know. Freemium apps like these are able to make so much money because they take advantage of a very natural human behavior. You see, we all have a neurochemical in our brains called dopamine. And amongst other things, it's associated with the sense of reward. When you get a reward for something and you feel that little bit of high, that's a dopamine kick, baby. These developers ease you into the game by making the rewards very fast. The app says, hey, look how easy it is to progress. Look how far you are already. You're doing great. Have more rewards. And it gets a little harder and a little harder. You're asking for that dopamine kick again, and the app's saying, no, buddy, only the first hit's free. You gotta either go into your piggy bank or watch a couple of commercials so I get them good ad dollars. It's an exploitative practice I personally resent, but for now, let's look at Godzilla Defense Force, the brand new freemium game featuring all my favorite kaiju. What is this, an Instagram selfie? The first thing that happens when you start a new game in Defense Force is you meet Operator U. The plot here is that the evil Zillion leader is mind-controlling all of Earth's kaiju, and he's sending wave after wave to attack our major cities. General Tywin is also here to give you your missions, and you know he's tough and rugged because he's got an eye patch. The first stop, of course, is Tokyo. Yu explains that there's a command center, and you have to maneuver the troops to defend the city. How do you do that? You just tap the screen. It doesn't even matter where. You tap the base, tap the streets, tap the monsters, tap that ass. You just tap the screen. Fuck, even when you play whack-a-mole, it kinda matters where you hit the hammer. When you kill the enemies, you get coins. Coins can go toward improving your base or building new defense bases. After a few waves of these insect guys, you face your first boss, Ibara. For some vague reason, you only have 30 seconds to defeat Ibara, so this means you gotta tap faster. This is the game. I'm not even joking, this is the fucking base strategy game. You're not sending troops to different strategic locations, you're not aiming weapons at specific points on Ibra, you're just sending thousands of soldiers to their deaths as fast as possible by tapping. When a boss is defeated, you get their playing card. Cards can be used for more advanced attacks during fights, but they consume G-cells, so you can only use a limited amount of cards per battle. G-cells refill gradually on their own, or you can use these diamonds here to fill them quicker. The game provides a free pack of new cards every 6 hours, which gives you a couple of new cards to fight with. Or you can use real-world money to buy card packs, including packs with rarer cards. The cards have their own system of leveling up. You can use yet another currency to up your card levels. You can also surrender your weaker cards to strengthen other cards. In case you're keeping track, the game's up to 3 different currencies now. And God, I'm not even done here, because occasionally you get to save a citizen. And after saving them, you do what any good government would do and you rocket them to the moon to put them to work building a moon colony, so in case the Zillions win, we humans have a new home on the moon. Are you still with me? Here's Kate Upton again. And look, multiple currencies doesn't make a game bad. In fact, this is where any sense of strategy comes into play. You need to decide what cards or bases to invest in improving and how and where to spend your currencies. This isn't a base strategy game, this is an investment strategy game. And also a tap game. I just want to remind you that this is actual gameplay. Tappy tappy, this is crappy. Okay, so where's the challenge coming? Well, eventually you're gonna hit a boss that you just can't seem to defeat. You can tap as fast as you want, but if you're not doing enough damage within the 30 seconds, you'll lose. So what can you do to win? Level up something, be it your cards, your bases, whatever. You have to level something up. How do you level up? Well, there's two ways. One, you grind. The app will offer you the opportunity to watch ads, usually around 30 seconds, for more coins. So if you want to level up a bit faster, you're going to be watching a whole lot of ads. Oh, these ads right here are the worst. They're trying to lure you into clicking by making you touch the screen. It's just 30 seconds of, come on, you know you want to touch this. You know you want to touch this. It's like watching paint dry. Of course, you can level up remarkably quicker by breaking into your wallet and buying stuff. A normal pack of card runs you $10, $20 for a rare pack, and $30 for a premium pack. Oh, I just want to show you this variant Funko Pop Godzilla. His eyes and mouth glow in the dark. It's really cool. I bought him on eBay for $30. I can actually hold him and display him. What about the Exinium? Well, I could buy a pack of 10,000 for the low price of $100 fucking dollars. Everything you see right in front of you right here adds up to about $100 I spent over the past few months. Look at these cool goodies that I can own forever. The game also encourages you to revisit cities you've already beaten for more monsters and more military. I'll admit that these parts are slightly more enjoyable because the military feels more automated, since you're not hitting a brick wall every 3 seconds. But at the end of the day, I'm still just sitting here trying to make my side of the computer smarter than the computer's side of the computer. Look, this tapping is boring me to tears, and truth be told, my wrist is legitimately starting to hurt. But I refuse to spend money and I'm tired of watching ads, so this game's pretty much over for me. But MIB, you say? I'm a much more patient fellow or lady than you. I'm able to play without spending any money. I don't mind grinding and waiting and ad watching. It's a nice little diversion for me. Hey, look, that's fine. Yeah, and you spend your time however you want. But let's not call this a game. You're not playing a game here. You're popping bubble wrap. I mean, enjoy it, but don't kid yourself into thinking you're doing anything meaningful. 1 star! This app is able to catch the attention of G-fans like myself because it's got a shitload of Godzilla-related monsters and references. They did their homework. They know what the fans want to see. There are monsters in this app that I've never seen in a Godzilla game before, and that's pretty cool. They look fine. They look good enough. I like that when you collect a monster card, you have a resource with pictures and information on that monster. So yeah, I'll give them credit for that. But you know what? The Smurf mobile game is accurate to the Smurfs. The Simpsons game is accurate to the Simpsons intellectual property. These are all the same fucking game being shopped around to different fan bases with different skins, and now it's here for the G-fans. So of course it's gonna look good, and of course they're gonna make the progression system start very, very satisfying. But even with all of the different currencies and angles to the game, it still feels like you're not really playing a game. It's just strictly investment strategy and fucking tapping. It's practically 100% grinding. And man, oh man, I'm starting to chafe. It's fucking busy work, the game. They didn't even try to make a game. They're just straight up fishing. They're bringing an audience directly to their advertisers, or they're asking you to pay so you can progress and get that sweet dopamine kick. Godzilla Defense Force kind of offends me, because it's not even trying to hide that it's a fishing game, looking to catch those whales. It's just not for me. And it sucks, man. It sucks that it could have really been awesome, and it could have really been worth putting a few bucks in, or even just buying outright as a game. But fuck us, right? This video was sponsored in part by these patrons. Please visit Monster Island Buddies on Patreon if you'd like to be a sponsor as well.
Money, money, money.
Oh, here's some sexy news. Did you know that half of the revenue that goes to these game developers is coming from the same 10% of actual app users? Yeah, so if you're known to have what's called an addictive personality, maybe never play Godzilla Defense Force. These clowns are trying to take advantage of you, and they're doing it in the name of my god damn it!